Let's bring in Matt Porter, who runs Matt Porter Web Design in Ipswich. Matt, 16 to 17,000 photos Brenda has. Do you have many cases like that?
That's not unheard of. I think that in this day and age where I think when we used to take photographs when they were on film, you'd be very careful about how you took the photo, because a film would only be 24 or 36 exposures, and then you were down to boots or whatever to have it developed. Now with digital cameras, we can just click away as much as we like. The concern is where do we store these images? Because the obvious thing is we back them up to a removable hard drive and things like that. But I have had now over the last few years, several instances of customers where those hard drives have failed physically. So there's been a catastrophic failure of that drive, and everything on it has gone forever. So the thing that I would recommend to everybody is that if you are going to store all of these photos, all of those memories, then find an alternative place to store them as well, such as the buzzword, the cloud. So there are lots of companies offering cloud storage, very, very good value most of the time. For a couple of pounds a month, you can back all your pictures up to the cloud and know that they're safe should you have a catastrophic loss of these images.
Brenda, is this sound advice, or are you all backed up?
Well, I've got a majority of them on external hard drive. I haven't checked to see whether they've gone in there yet or not. But I lost a lot of photographs when I done them on video, and I re-recorded over the video and lost a lot of photographs on that. So I'm not very successful.
There's several, the big players, Apple, they provide iCloud, Google provide Google Drive, Microsoft, OneDrive, all of those and I wouldn't even be recommending them. There's so many of them, but all of those systems will allow you to back up all your images. I think Google even allow you to back up images for free. They don't charge you. So it's worthwhile looking at Google Drive or iCloud or one of those and just copy them over, just set them going and let them run and come back a couple of days later and know that you've got your images backed up.
Brenda's still got the traditional photo album in her house. Matt, what about you? There's still place for them, surely?
Yeah, I still have them. In fact, we've been packing over the last few weeks, and we found lots of our photographs from 30, 40 years ago. And in fact, I've been having fun scanning them. Scan them away, and then they become digital, and they're then saved forever. In fact, I found some of my granddad's butcher's shop from 1964. And I was happy to scan those as well and show everybody. So, just make sure you get copies of these things. Keep the albums in a nice dry place, because they tend to sit in garages and places like that in boxes and go mouldy.
And it's quite simple to get them if you don't fancy going to say a shop and putting in the hard drive, printing all the photos off. You can actually, I've not done this personally, but my wife's done it, and she's created some amazing kind of presents for me of photo albums of certain trips we've done and things like that, where she just sends the photo. I don't even think she sends it off anywhere. She just goes onto a website and she creates photo albums. A few days later, they're in the post, and they're brilliant presents, aren't they? And
there's some really, really beautiful products that you can produce. So when you send these off to produce a photo album, they come back like a hardbound book, glossy book. They look absolutely outstanding. So that's a really great way to use those digital photos, because it is very difficult to know how do I show these things, because a lot of the time you're just showing a phone to people or a tablet or sitting next to you on your computer. So there you go.
Yeah, there's something romantic about having the physical book in your hands. Lovely to talk to you, Matt, from Matt Porter Web Design in Ipswich.